Hello and good morning to all. We're here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this 2020.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Players making their way out. It's a great...
Here we go. First ball.
Middle, what start.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. No, terrible shot. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that. End of the over, the Sunrisers are 11 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Onto that early, that could be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. 10 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 21 for none.
We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Going with pace now. They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Sharma looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Misses everything. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Sharma got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit. Everyone's gone up.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Sharma gone for not many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers 29 for 1. Whacked away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Got that away nicely. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Gone. Nowhere near making it. Oh, great running.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Perfectly timed.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Klassen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Goes over the top with that shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Trouble. Nearly gets the edge. Bolt with a great delivery there. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. There's plenty from these bowlers.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 96 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Needs a direct hit. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Right out of the middle of the bat. Mumbai with a massive shout. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Mumbai having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
The slow left armour is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Short, fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
It's just another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just have to accept you couldn't do anything about it.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's a confident appeal.
Well, fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 6 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that onto the boundary.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. End of the over, the Sunrisers, 111 for 5.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. Can he come back with a dot ball? Just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Well, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2. Needs a direct hit. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Chance to run 2.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Nicely played. Just runs 1. What a shot. They've bludgeoned the ball across and over deep mid-wicket for 6. Absolute power.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Santner, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Tata end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Might look to go big again here.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That is quite extraordinary. Clutson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.